Welcome back to the program. Lou and Jackie here, and we love telling you about books that are available, because especially when they're interesting topics too.
Absolutely. Let's focus on an Iowan we're very excited to have here in our living room, who is an author. That is Patti Stockdale. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we were asking during the break, how long have you been an author or into writing?
Yeah, I went back to college when I was 35.
Okay.
And so it's been over 20 years when I started this book. And then I shelved it for a long time, and I did different kinds of writing.
Okay.
Pulled it out when I moved back to Iowa a couple of years ago, and here it is.
There you go. So you moved back to Iowa. We said Iowa writer, so tell everybody where you're living now.
Yep, I live in Ankeny, Iowa, and I grew up in Applington, Iowa.
All right, so true blue Iowan, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love this. You started this 20 years ago?
I did.
You said? Was this part of going back to school, or was this an idea you've had long before then?
I went back to college and decided I liked creative writing, so I studied that, and I needed a project. And at the same time, my mom and her sisters found a tin of letters their parents had exchanged while they courted during World War I.
Really?
Yeah, so they gave me permission to use that as the inspiration for my story.
Well, that's like perfect timing.
I know. Yeah.
Where'd you go to school at?
I went to school at Vermont College.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then so the writing came about, and you have this base to draw from, and
did.
And so that was the inspiration for what you've created.
And that almost seems like they're feeding you the perfect story, but you shelved it.
I did.
Okay, so talk about that.
So it was a distance learning program, so I would have to be on campus 1 week a semester, and then I could do the rest of the work. So I worked full time while I was going to school, and then my husband works for the Department of Agriculture, and we kept moving around the country.
Yeah.
And we moved to Wisconsin, and there was a job opportunity at a nonprofit senior center as a programs director, and I thought, that sounds great, and I could use the money at that point. So I took that job, and it wasn't a 40-hour-a-week job, and at night I didn't want to continue working on the book. So I put it in a box, and then we moved back to Iowa 6 years ago, and eventually I pulled it out and did more research, did a couple more rewrites, and there it is.
So life happens,
It does,
but
yeah.
that inspiration, those talents, they're still within you, and you moved back, and it was time. It was time.
It was time,
to pull this out of the box and have it for a story for us all to read. So 3 little things.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What are they?
Yeah. So the main characters are Arno and Hattie, and though this is fiction, those were the names of my grandparents.
That was my next question. Okay, so those names are real.
They are.
Okay, this is unlike
the first names are real.
Unlike Dragnet, the names are real.
True,
The
yes.
story is where some of the creation
And is that your grandparents?
Those are my grandparents.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that pretty? I love it too. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
But I started out telling their story, and then I realized my characters needed flaws, and I couldn't flaw my grandparents.
Ah,
so
I love that. Yes.
I pushed them aside.
They're too perfect. I love it. I love it.
So Arno and Hattie are neighbors in the story, and he's leaving for boot camp. 10 locals are leaving for boot camp, and Hattie and her friends hand out a Bible verse in a sock that they've knitted. And so they give this to all the departing soldiers. And that sparks a conversation, and then they start exchanging letters. And in each letter, they tell each other 3 little things about themselves to get to know each other better, and they fall in love.
Nice.
I know.
So that's where it all came from.
Yeah.
With inspirations that we're taking from letters that your grandparents actually wrote to one another.
There's a letter in almost every chapter, and some of that follows exactly what the letter said in my grandparents' letters, and then it follows my grandpa's path. He starts out at Camp Dodge, and then he goes down to Camp Pike, and he moves over to New Jersey, and then he goes over to France.
Right. Now, what did those letters, when you were first looking at them, what were some of the feelings that you were getting while reading those?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I knew my grandfather, but we never talked about his war experience. But I'd never met my grandma. She passed away a couple months before I was born, so I got to know her in the letters. And, you know, a lot of things on the home front didn't change. She still went to dances. She lived on a farm. She had a lot of chores to do. Her mother had passed away when she was younger, so there's a lot about her family life and her siblings and her friends. And
were you able to connect by reading those letters with her?
I think so, yeah. She's very dear to me now.
You were kind of connecting with her as your grandfather was when they were trying to get to know one another way back in the way, which is just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So talk about being a writer, obviously a passion of yours for many years. What would you say to others, other Iowans out there that might have that passion, and maybe they as well had an idea but just kind of stored it away? What would you recommend to get things going again?
I think perseverance is the main thing. There are a million good writers out there, but they give up because writing is hard work.
Difficult, yeah.
It is. You get a lot of rejection. You just have to find that right fit, that right agent who believes in you, that right publisher who sees something special in your work. So don't give up. If you have that dream, no matter how old you are, just pursue it.
I love
And
that.
Hopefully doors will open.
Yeah, talking about having something special, you also received an endorsement.
I did.
Okay, explain
Crazy.
what this is all about.
Yeah, a lot of people know Debbie Maycomer. She is a New York Times bestseller. And I went to a conference last fall, and she was the keynote speaker. And so much of what she said, I can still remember it to this day. Well, on Sunday morning, we both found ourselves in an airport in Dallas. She was waiting to go to Seattle, I was waiting to fly back to Des Moines, and we struck up a conversation. We talked a lot of football, we talked, she was knitting, and I told her my grandma had tried to teach me to crochet and then told me to find a different hobby. That wasn't any good, yeah. And so we just kind of hit it off, and then she said, "Patty, are you published?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And a minute later, she said, "Well, what do you write?" And I said, "Well, I've written a letter inspired by letters my grandparents exchanged in World War I." And with her knitting needle still in her hand, she went like this and said, "That touched my heart." So when it came time to find endorsers for my book, my editor said, "Write down a list of 10 writers that you know have met online or in person." And I made a list and sent out requests. And that's a crazy process because you're asking these busy writers to not only read your book, but then say nice things about it. And it's really hard. And then when I was done sending those out, I thought, well, the one writer I've probably talked to the most would be Debbie Maycomer. And so I found the nerve, sent her a message, and next thing you know, her assistant writes back and says, "I think Debbie has time to write a blurb." And I thought, what's a blurb? So I Googled that, and it's just a shorter version of an endorsement. And then I sent a thank you note, and then Debbie sent me a congratulations card and a nice little note. And next thing I know, the assistant writes back and said, "Debbie can do a full endorsement. So when can we get the book?" And she just wrote the most beautiful endorsement. I still get teary-eyed when I read it. So, yeah,
Someone
so
that
kind.
you admire is now admiring your work,
Yeah,
which
she
is an incredible thing.
remembers what it was like to be a new author and looking for those endorsements and that support. So
That's special that she mentioned that it touched her just by hearing what it was
know,
about.
yeah.
And sounds like she remembered that.
well, I reminded her, but yeah, I think she
Yeah.
remembered it.
There you go. So if people want to follow down a very beautiful path that was inspired by your family, how can they do so? How can we learn more about Three Little Things?
It's available for pre-sale now at Amazon. So just go to Amazon and type in my name or Three Little Things, and there's a button right there, and you can order it.
Okay,
I
Teresa,
love it.
and when will it hit when people are going to be able to have it in their hands?
February 4th.
February
Okay,
4th.
so not too far away.
Okay.
Any
exciting.
new inspirations, or we have another 20 years before we get a great
Any
book?
more letters and any more relatives give you more letters?
No more letters,
Okay.
but I've written a second book. It's called Because It's True, and I hope by the end of the month I'm able to send it to my agent, and then she can shop it around. So
I love it.
we'll see.
So we're going to see something even sooner
Yeah, I hope
of some new
so.
work.
Well,
Yeah,
let us know the details on
Aw.
that and when it comes along too, and we'll talk a little bit more about that.
I'll do that. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Well, thank you
I
so
love
much
it.
for being here.
All right, so
pleasure.
people want to learn more about you because obviously incredible things not only happening now but in the future. We encourage you to go check out your website as well.
Thank you so much.
Okay, there you go, PattiStockdale.com. Learn more about Three Little Things, especially by pre-ordering that book. That'll be out in February.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right.